Yo guys, what is up? Welcome to TSO Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I am your host Martin. Today we're going to be looking at crypto consolidation. Continue now if you're catching this from live. Welcome, and if you're catching the replay, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, join us on the Discord. What is up, my friends? How's it going? Tristan, hello. There's a quick question coming up. All right, the question is, IDK, how I feel about the pump. Wasn't high enough, so I missed the short. Yeah. And I mean, where we're extended on TLA, so Tesla. Well, consider I've been accumulating since 180s. Definitely looking for an out to my core account. Interesting. Anyways, did I see the eclipse? Yes, I saw the eclipse. It was partial where I'm at. So yeah, not full coverage, so no path of totality. But yeah, I got to see the eclipse. It was fun. So cool. What are we going to do? What is happening, guys? What is happening with crypto? Well, we came back down. Remember how we said we're breaking out? We needed to find confirmation. I spoke about that yesterday in length. There was a chance that we needed to stay outside. That if we managed to close outside with yesterday's candles, so this candle here, we're going to be good, and then if we manage to come back in, then we're back into the consolidation pattern, and we could be looking for even a farther movement down. Well, that's where we're at right now. So we came back down, talked about this, managed to close still above the 2.5, which is good, but right now we're opening above the 2.5 trail and then moving slightly below. So next thing that's going to happen is we could back test this line, right? This upsloping line. And we know the break should be around the 11th, so we're still looking for 2 more days before we actually break out completely, or 1 more day. Before we start to look for that actual breakout, right? Most patterns break about 75%. So, 75 to around 85%. That's what we're looking for, that break, if it don't go to 100% maturity, okay? Now, that is Bitcoin halving happening here also. It happens to coincide more or less with the date. So we'll listen to account. What are we going to do? Well, there's just nothing bearish or bullish happening on the daily. It's just plain. Here, it's plain. There's really not a lot we can go on for market cap. We have to go and look at Bitcoin to determine what the market could do overall. And if you remember, Bitcoin had some bearishness, and we spoke about that, right? It was bearishness on the daily, bearishness on the 4-hour, and we said that is part of the reason that we could be looking for a move back into the triangle. So I'm going to wait for this to load, and then we're going to talk about that, because this stuff we discussed yesterday for how the move could potentially play as far as Bitcoin was and breaking out of the consolidation pattern. So where we have closed out here outside of that blue line, we could have said yes, we're back testing it, and trying to bounce from it would have been strong. Coming back in, not the strongest, not the weakest, but not the strongest by any means. Why am I saying that? Well, we're back into this channel. So what can happen is we come back down here. There's going to be a double support if we go there today. Support at 66,994, okay? And then the support from the trend line, the bottom portion of the triangle. Hitting that zone and bouncing could be a hell of a strong move. Hitting that zone and dropping, we could be targeting the 55,000s, right? That would be a potential target zone for moving down. There's going to be supports on the way, so it might not just be a straight shoot down. But that could be a target. Now, on the movement up, still, again, we could be looking for some nice pattern if we do break to the upside, where we, again, try to break out here, back test it, and then use it as support and push. That could be a strong move, looking for the 72,835, potentially the 73,790, and then above there, we've already spoken about this level, 79,788, ultimately up here at 82,000s, right? So those could be the moves if Bitcoin decides to break out of the triangle. However, as expected, we had the bearish divergence, talked about it. We said it was starting to develop. It still managed to put pressure on the price and moved us down. And that's when we came back into this triangle. All right, so with all that into consideration, the 4-hour chart was telling us the same thing. We had the bearish divergence, right? Where we called it for support. Where we at? That support zone, slightly below it, but trying to hold the 69,000s, right? Now, do we have anything else that is bullish? No, we're going higher with less negative momentum and higher on the RSI. We're neutral at 45.37. So nothing bullish. Last time we have still bearish, and that bearish force could still be looking to move us farther down, okay? All right, so what can be happening next? Well, there's nothing here on the 4-hour. We're going to have to go to the 1-hour to see if we have anything here that is cool. So the 1-hour has some bearishness, support, pumped. So we were up here yesterday, and we said that there was nothing bearish happening after, which is true. There was nothing bearish happening after. Now, lower low with more negative momentum and lower on the RSI is not generating anything bullish, right? So no bullish divergence as we come off to this point. Now within the same island, we're coming in lower, more negative momentum, lower on the RSI, so also nothing there. What we're looking for right now is for this price to go slightly low, right? So maybe a little bit lower, right, than where it's at, and create some hidden bullish, or sorry, we'll be creating strong bullish, right? And immediately something that we could also argue that we're making, if we look at here, the closing, it's 68,564, 68,649. So, you know, it's not that far off, 564, 649, still within $100 range. And the thing is that the graph and the chart is so small that we need to really zoom in a lot to see that difference, right? Again, it's still slightly higher. If we were coming in a little bit lower, we wouldn't have to even go that far down. So what I'm looking for is a movement that breaks this line, potentially, or even closes here. That move is going to lead us to where we're creating, you know, bullish divergence. Either strong, depending if it's lower, or if we go to the line and we hold it there, it's going to be a medium, right? So with that, the potential fraction to the upside. And we're going to be sitting here also, where are we at here? Sold at 36.38, right? Is that making sense, guys? You know, what we're talking about, how we're looking for that bullish divergence to come in, and where we are thinking that we could go, potentially. I hope it makes sense, because we've talked about this a lot of times. All right, so hoping the answer is yes. I'm going to keep them moving here. I got to find something real quick. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. So no confirmations, all good. Again, looking for that potential move, right? Where are we going to go? If we hit it, bullish divergence, looking for that movement up. If we do come lower, right, a little bit lower, we're going to be creating strong bullish. We want that. That's going to tell us that there's a possibility for price action to upside. Sorry, guys, I'm yawning left and right. I'm really tired by the time I'm getting to the stream. All right, let's keep rolling, dudes. Ethereum, okay? So don't have anything on Bitcoin 1 hour. 4 hours still have the bearish. Daily have the bearish. Looking for bullish to develop for us to get moving up, right? So we already know what we're looking for us to start like countering the move. But so far it's okay. It's still trying to hold again that support at 69,000 and sitting neutral at 52.84, okay? So overall it's good. Now let's go here to Ethereum, dudes. Ethereum at 3,493. All right. I'm waiting for it to load, and then we're going to go look at Tesla, I guess, because Tristan said he had something on Tesla. And then we're going to see what we're going to get rid of. We need to get rid of some of this stuff here on the list. Oh, crud, dude. Just yawning a lot. We need to get rid of some of the stuff here on the list so we can actually look at, you know, have 30 coins and then be able to pull up new charts. Andrew, what's up, my friend? How you doing, man? All right, for some reason it's not loading yet. Waiting for this things to load. They might just take a little bit. Let me change charts, go back, see if they load now. All right, there we go. Now it's loaded. All right. So, again, same stuff, but Ethereum, unlike Bitcoin, it is holding outside of the triangle. That is freaking good, man. That's telling us that, you know, we hold it as support, we can bounce, that'll be strong, but, you know, Ethereum's going to play Bitcoin's tune. Yeah, that's just, like, kind of sucks that the market's so Bitcoin-centric as far as move goes. So, what do I mean by that? This is not going to run unless Bitcoin allows it to. If Bitcoin tanks, this is going to very likely follow suit. The only thing I like is that Ethereum, although it dropped, it didn't drop as much as Bitcoin did. So Bitcoin undid the gains from yesterday. Ethereum's not. Ethereum's holding some of those gains still, meaning it's not being as affected by the Bitcoin drop, right? Still outside, nothing bullish, nothing bearish. Still waiting for something to develop, and neutral at 50.99. Again, as far as patterns goes, it's kind of bland. 4-hour chart, right? Yo, it's past your bath time? Yeah, dude, I'm feeling really tired right now. I'm like yawning left and right. Like, I've been waking up super early every day because, like, new gig and stuff is just freaking killing me, man. Like, I'm not used to getting up that early. I was used to going to bed really late. And just that shift in time is really doing me in, dude. Like, I'm not even going to bed as late as I used to. I used to go to sleep at, like, at 2 in the morning. Right now, it's just, like, I'm in bed by, like, 11, dude. Or, like, 10:30. So, like, yeah. I feel like an old guy now. Just going to bed so early. And it's just because I'm feeling, like, really, really tired. Like, I've been waking up, like, 5:30, 6 in the morning. I didn't used to wake up that early, like, for no reason at all. Like, the earliest I would wake up was, like, 7:30 maybe. Unless I had to go take a flight. So, like, my sleep schedule's all screwed right now. I'm still adjusting to it. So, like, by the time this stream comes, I'm, like, really freaking tired. Like, I'm almost thinking, like, it's bedtime, dude. I gotta get some sleeps. But you will see how that's going to go. Anyways, double bottom, getting some nice action to the upside, getting that nice pump coming in. Very good for Ethereum, right? It played with strength because Bitcoin was rallying, but also Ethereum had some nice indicators or nice, technicals for a nice move to happen. All right, so we broke the double bottom, held out a support. If we were to actually put that to where it actually closed, if we're assuming here, right? Make this larger, you're going to see that this is slightly lower. So if I go to put it like right there, you're going to see that this is almost a spot on hit for support. All right, so it was a strong move. Now, the thing is, we don't have anything bearish to accompany this move. This move is happening because Bitcoin's tanking, right? But when I say tanking, I don't mean like, tanking hardcore. It's just going down in value. So as far as this, there's really not a lot going on. We could fib it, but, we should do that for Bitcoin as well at any point in time, just for us to know where we're at, like, from low to high. We're hitting that 50% retrace and trying to hold on to it, right? Hit that 382, trying to hold, broke it. Now we're fighting for that 50% retrace hold. And if we hold, we could be looking for a climb again. Otherwise, hello, 618 at 3,418, right? That's what we're looking for. Let's go to the 1 hour. 1 hour ETH. Had the bearish divergence. We had the hidden bullish that was going to try to get us to hold. We held for 4 candles, and now we're dropping more. Okay, guess what's happening? Guess what that means? Remember what I told you? The hidden divergences just suck because they keep dropping and it just keeps developing. Right, it's still there. It's holding now. It finally kicked in. And it's not just kicking in. It's kicking in, creating strong bullish divergence. Not only do we have it now here, we also have it like here, right? So boom, boom, right? Hidden bullish. And here in this move, look, low, lower low, right? Boom, there it is. Look at that move. That's a good move. I'd rather have this move on Ethereum and see it pump, because we do have some bullish divergence in the 1 hour. Bitcoin's not really developing this still. Bitcoin needs to drop for this to happen. The thing is, even if Bitcoin drops and develops it, this could still take a bit of a drop, right? Like maybe here. And this will still be like somewhere around here. And we'll still have that strong bullish. And with that, the potential for action to the upside, right? So Ethereum's not necessarily doing bad. It's doing good. Let's go back and check it back to Bitcoin, right? We want to see what Bitcoin's doing here. We didn't do the fibs for Bitcoin. That's all I want to do real quick. ADA has been looking like a bull-bear battle. We're going to check that out. Why not? There we go. Where we at? Fibs, right? 50% retrace. Just like Ethereum. It's just Ethereum seems to be holding better, though, right? But if we fib it, it just basically telling the same story. Low to high, 50% retrace. Trying to hold it. Good. So Ethereum and Bitcoin are basically doing the same thing, just Ethereum for some reason is holding better. Maybe it's because Ethereum was lagging on the move, right? It wasn't taking off as strong as Bitcoin was. And now it finally is. But we know that now. All right. Let's go to ADA. All right, ADA. Was doing a potential low bottom, right? Broke, tried to go up. So, we already discussed this with ADA the other day. Up as a theory. Let's go to the daily, yes. It is a little bit like Bitcoin to where it didn't lose a drop, right? Like Bitcoin did, where this became red. So it was engulfing the previous candle, right? But it is having now the second day, and it's dropping a little bit more. Right, so not the best looking, also not the worst looking. And we had the bullish divergence. Remember this? We talked about this yesterday. So this is not loading, but there should be a line there. I'm just waiting for it to load. It's taking forever. But it's going to have bullish divergence strong. And with that potential fraction of the upside, we did get our nice rally coming in our last 2 hours. The last 2 4-hour candles are just kind of sucking. So I was kind of happy because we were like, getting back above that neckline. This is not good, right? Like, I mean, we're breaking the neckline again. So our throwback is kind of failing, right? And it's kind of like flirting with that. So that could lead to that potential, like, again, moving down and targeting again down here. I'm not sure it's going to be a quick move. But that would be the target of the measure move. We don't have to hit the full measure move. We usually do. But this is what I'm looking for, man. I mean, it's not looking really good because that neckline is just being, hit quite a few times. Right? So neutral at 41.27. Again, bullish divergence on the daily. Again, that's light moving up. This is from like the shorter time scale. So we're going to go to the 4-hour and see what's going on there again. And yeah, we had the bearish divergence, right? Look, hidden bearish. Boom. We talked about it. Again, that moving down, right? So again, where we're going to go, 55 cents is going to be the primary target on that moving down. That's where we're going to find support at some point in time if ADA decides to move down. Now, as far as bullishness, no. Low to high, negative, less negative, low to high. So again, everything here is normal. Neutral at 40.55 on the RSI, right? Meaning there's really just the price is perceived to be fair. Look at this, right? We had the bearish divergence. Boom, drop down on it. We try to go for a weird looking spike, but even if we track that to there and this to here, we're still developing the same thing. It's just bearish. And here we didn't have a positive momentum island, right? If you look at here, it just reads 0, right? So that right there is going to read 0. So basically it's going from positive to 0, right? Boom. We should want to anchor it to the new positive momentum island, but if you think about 0 being nothing, right? Like the baseline, going from there to the baseline, although it's slightly on the red, rather have seen it a little bit higher, but this still developing. And again, we had the bearish divergence, strong action to the downside, tap, taken down, right? So we had it here, and then you could even split it up and say, not just here, but also from here to here, right? So if we were to do this in 2 portions from here to here, it would be the second one. I'm just drawing it as one line for ease of drawing, but that will still have that bearish divergence strong, and with that, the moving down, right? Now, as far as ADA goes, where are we at if we were to fib this sucker? Where are we at if we were to fib this sucker? All right, let's bring this up. Bring it there. Low. To the high point. And yeah, there we go. So 786, right? Again, doing a deeper retrace, right? Deeper than Bitcoin, deeper than Ethereum. So retracing quite a bit more. Not the hottest looking by any means, but it is what we have, right? So with that, we're looking for a bounce to happen, unless we retrace 100%, which would be weird. Then we're looking for 50 to the downside, right? So that next 50 to the downside is going to happen to be here at 53 cents. But for that to happen, we have to hit 55. And that is the next area of support if we keep on moving down. Besides, the 0 line, that would be the 56.3 cents, right? Cool. Makes sense. Scrog ADA. Yo. Hey, yo. What's up, guys? All right. We do have a lot of things here off the side. We're going to close some things. Bitcoin charts, I'm not going to close. We do go to them. Bitcoin to dollar P. I have no clue what this is. Perpetual contracts. I'm going to get rid of that. Buy. Bitcoin to gold comparison chart. I think we can say buy. All right. So we're going to get rid of that as well. Bitcoin to Tether. I don't think this chart has anything on it. I just want to confirm it real quick on the daily. But if it doesn't, we're going to get rid of it. Right? No point in having this stuff. I'm not seeing lines here, so it might be a neutral chart. We have some fibs way back here. I just want to see what's here before I actually decide to remove it. Yeah, some trend lines that were broke, and we're talking about them. It's all good. That right there is a little dinosaur for some reason. What is that? Oh, this is the very beginning. Ha, interesting. All right, so we're going to get rid of this chart. We don't need it. We have an Ethereum dominance chart. I'm going to get rid of it. I don't think we need it, so I'm going to get rid of it. Then we have a couple of Ethereum charts. So we have this one. I'm not even sure if some of these things have data, guys. We just need to like close some of this. And if I don't do it right now, I'm never gonna sit down and do them. So might as well do them right now, and then go from there. So this Ethereum chart's gone. This Ethereum chart doesn't have data in it apparently, so it's also gonna be gone. I just like to have a couple charts open. Helps me deal with stuff outside the Ethereum chart. I'm just gonna leave two so we can always like confirm prices. We have Aave. Aave to Tether, dude. I'm gonna definitely get rid of this stuff. I don't want Aave here. Like we have not gone back to it for the longest time, so that's out. Bitcoin down chart. I don't even think I have the Bitcoin down chart. I have 3 ADA charts. I'm gonna get rid of 2. So we're only gonna keep the one we're looking at, which is this one. So I'm gonna get rid of this ADA, and I'm also gonna get rid of this ADA. We have an AGIX. I don't think we looked at AGIX in a long time. I'm gonna get rid of it. Algorand. I'm gonna get rid of it. We can always pull up an Algorand if we need to. I mean, the thing is, like, I kept them here because a lot of people were asking for those coins at some point in time. It was good to have them. Here we had divergences, but no one's asked for Algorand since June 2022. So this chart could probably definitely go away, right? Amat is gonna go away. AMC is gonna go away. I don't care about AMC anymore. We did during the hype of the AMC thing. We can get rid of it. We can always bring it back up. It's not a problem. Ampleforth. Is that what this is? Ample? Yeah, Ampleforth. Dude, like we never looked at this thing. I think we only looked at it once. So this is gonna go away. Amp. That's probably gonna go away as well. Anchor. Did we ever look at Anchor? We looked at Anchor here. I know that for sure. Like we just haven't looked at it since way back here, 2021. So Anchor is gonna go away. Atom. Have we looked at Cosmos in a while? We looked at this last time around 2022. We could kind of live this one, but at the same time, if we don't have Cosmos, I don't mind. Like, not a lot of people do that, right? Remember the guy? Yeah, what was it? Jesus something? I know his name was like Jesus something. He always used to be like Bitcoin down, Bitcoin up, whatever chart he wanted to look at. So I think we're going to get rid of the Atom chart. Ava. Bros, we're going to look at Ava. I mean, hell, we haven't looked at Ava since 2021. That's also going to go away. AVAX. Like, there's so many freaking charts I have, bro. I need to get rid of this stuff. So 2022, April. Yeah, that's going to go away for sure. BAT. I mean, I hold BAT. Not really care much for it. We haven't looked at the chart in the longest time. Haven't looked at BAT since like 2021. So that's going to go away. Bitcoin Cash. That's kind of doing things. I kind of want to live this one for now because it really took a very nice rally. Binance, we know it's doing things, right? AVAX going to get spicy. Keep it. I just removed it, bro. We might bring it back. All right. Comp USD Tether. I think that's a chart that could also go away. Like, we haven't looked at comp in the longest time. Cody. COTI. Cody. It'll probably go away as well. That's what the pros are looking at. I know, the Bitcoin down chart, remember? So we had stuff here. I'm definitely going to get rid of Cody. We haven't looked at Cody in the longest time. DAG. You like DAGs? You like DAGs? Yeah, we're going to get rid of DAG. Constellation, whatever this coin was. Like, yeah, I can't even see anything on the chart. Doge. We might leave Doge just because it's a meme coin, but I really have no hopes for it. What? Do you guys see that little dog pop up? Are they doing that for the Doge chart? That was weird. I'm going to go back to it. I swear I saw a little dog pop up here, man. You guys might have seen it. That was like the weirdest thing ever. Why did a little dog come out? Like, I know I'm not tripping balls when I say this, but I swear I saw a dog come out here. That was like the weirdest thing ever, man. Why would a dog come out? I want for it to come out again. It's not. Why is that dog not coming out? Was that like some like Easter stuff coming out? Like some like Easter egg or whatever? All right, dot. We haven't looked at dot forever. I'm gonna get rid of it. Dot is in a range that we had for a long time. It's back on that range. I really don't care for this project. It's not even recovering very well. Eagled. I'm gonna get rid of Eagled. I don't care for Eagled. Elon USDT. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Elon. Dodge Elon, whatever that was. Etc. I'm kidding. It's ETC. It's Ethereum Classic. We can kind of keep it. We could get rid of it. I'm really not much for it. I'm just going to get rid of it. Fear. Yeah, that's going to go away. Phil. FIL. That one can stay. I know someone requested it the other day, but it's really not doing a lot. I'm just going to get rid of it. FTM. That's going to go away. Girth. Oh, Crypto Boss Andrew loved the girth. Like, he loved his girth. Like GRT, right? The graph. He loved this project. He used to come in and ask for it almost every day. He's like, oh, I want just the girth. And I'm like, yeah, that's what she said. But, you know, he never got the joke. Hex. Though, this is where Hex people used to come in and visit us. They're no longer coming, so we're going to get rid of Hex. Hot. I think that's Hollow. Yeah, Hollow to US Tether. That's going to go away. IOTA. IOTA is definitely going to go away as well. KCS, KuCoin. That one, I think I'm gonna kick out because we haven't looked in a long time. KDA is gonna go away. KNC, KSM, Link can stay. Litecoin can stay. Matic, so dramatic. Are we gonna keep Matic or are we gonna kick it out? I don't like the chart. We haven't looked at it since 2022. That's gonna go away. If we haven't looked at it in 2023, it's gonna go away. And 2023, I was here until May. So if we haven't looked at it, I think I'm just going to kick those things out. All right. So the thing is, Litecoin I can always bring up. I only left the one chart, but I can tell you something. I could care less for Litecoin. It's just kind of like bland for me. It's like it doesn't do anything as far as a project. It's just kind of like, yeah, get rid of it. Omise Go, that's going to go away. Sand is going to stay because they have a really freaking awesome environment and like the sandbox. So I'm going to keep that one. NASDAQ. We look at this one every now and then. I'm going to get rid of it. We can always bring it up. Nikkei. We haven't looked at Nikkei in a long time, but I want to get rid of it. Riot. I'm going to get rid of. Shiv, I like the setup. That's the only reason I'm going to leave it here. Sologenic. That's going to go away. Yeah, it's going to go away. It's not doing anything. Solana, what are you doing? Solana's doing really good. Wow, I haven't looked at Solana in a while. Wow, it's recovering very freaking nice. It's nearing all-time highs. That's a chart I'm gonna keep, actually. Sol, that's Phantasma, I have some stuff there. I'm gonna get rid of it, but we can always bring it up. TRX is gonna go away. Tesla. Someone wanted to look at Tesla. I think it was Tristan. We're definitely gonna look at Tesla, dude. Keep Sol. I kept Sol here. Tesla. We're gonna do an analysis for Tesla. Then we're gonna get rid of it, and we can always bring it back up because it's stock. All right. I just need to get below 30 so I can bring things up and down as we need. So Tesla. I mean, it's kind of breaking up. We already looked at this the other day. It has a downtrend, but I do believe there's some trend line support, right, to some extent. So maybe not that one. Could be the shorter move, right? So maybe this one's a little bit better for trend line support. Yeah, see, there it is. So I already had looked at this. I said kind of like a down-sloping channel, see? And it is moving down still. It needs to break the channel. Down-sloping channels break to the upside, but right now Tesla's still on the downtrend, and that could lead it to, like, the 786, which is going to be at $145. As far as bullishness, there is some bullish divergence strong that is developing up to this portion, but it's really failing to take off with strength. So the move from here to here matches with this move from like here to here, right? Bullish strong against the RSI as well. Again, it's just not taking off, right? It's not taking off. All right. That's Tesla, dude. Again, looking for that action. The upside, try to get it. Came back down, trying to rally again. Still failing to drop below the previous low. So that bullish average is still on play. And he's trying to take off. Again, nothing bearish afterwards. High to low. Positive is positive. High to low as well. Just waiting for this to like bounce or do something. It's just really not doing much, right? It's really not doing much at all. So Tesla, we're going to keep for now. The Toronto Stock Exchange, I want to get rid of. Like, I don't need that there. What are we going to do? We're going to have the UK 100, the FTSE. All right. So we've looked at this for when we're looking at UK stocks. I'm going to get rid of it right now. I really could care less for it. US 30. Are we going to keep the US 30 chart? No, we're going to... That's a Dow. I kind of want to keep it. We're going to keep Brent oil. Yeah, we should. At least one of the oils we should keep. Well, we're going to get rid of Brent. We're going to keep the West Texas. That one, I think, is a little bit better. That's where we have more information. VET, dude, we haven't touched forever, man. If you look at VET, we haven't looked at this chart in like the longest time. Like, look at this, dude. Like back here, there's some data, like 2022 August. So that's gonna go away. VET, gold, silver gonna stay. XLM. I mean, do we want to keep Stellar? I mean, they're kind of like the poor man's XRP. That's what I call them. Might keep it. I'm not sure. I'm thinking I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm just going to get rid of it. Screw it. Monero. Monero's going to go the way to the Dodo as well. XRP, we're only going to keep one of the charts. That one's going to go away. TSOs. I'm going to remove the chart. Wi-Fi or Yiffy or whatever this project was. You know, everyone was into it. It's like, oh man, Yiffy's the next Bitcoin. Yiffy's going to be the next best thing ever. It's not. It's sucking majorly. It's just, you know, look at where it's at. It's really not doing a lot. So that's going to go away. Litecoin. Litecoin, again, we already have one chart open. We're going to get rid of that. Shiv. We already have one chart open. We're going to get rid of this one. All right, but this is market cap for Shiv also. We don't need that. Again, we have another NASDAQ. We're going to get rid of that. We have the S&P 500. We're going to get rid of that. Oh, that one's doing really good, actually. Wow. Interesting. We might keep the S&P 500 just to look at it in a little bit. Dash. DoorDash. No, I'm kidding. Just a coin Dash. That's going to go away. Algorand. That's going to go away. Matic is going to go away. Dollar index is going to stay. Peso to the dollar. I could get rid of that. I could care less for it. We can always bring it back up if we need to. Dollar to the euro. That's going to go away. HNT I like because I have it and I wasn't sure it was so high. So my HNT is probably worth a lot more right now. And that actually prompts me to probably look at my wallet soon. Because, man, it was struggling for the longest time. And that reminds me, I need to go back and plug in my Helium miner. Because I unplugged it for a long time. And I moved, and I haven't, like, set it up since I came back. So, yeah, that's how that's going. All right, cool. So yeah, it's doing okay. All right, so that's HNT. I'm going to keep that one just because I hold it and I still have some of that, and I need to see what I'm going to do with that. Home Depot, that's going to go away. NVIDIA, that's going to go away, right? I think that's the last thing I have. Do we have 30 coins or less? I think we have less than 30 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We did it, guys. We can bring up 2 charts. What? That is the best thing ever. I never thought I was going to bring my list below that, dude. It was like over 200 when I started, and now we got down to 30. Less than 30. That's the best thing ever. I still hold DOT, but my coins are liquidated, so nothing left in Coinbase. Yeah. Gotta get me moved over to WMT. What's that, like Walmart? I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding. We're gonna look at that WMT. We should be able to bring it up. And it is Walmart, by the way. But I'm not sure if you're talking about like an actual project or just Walmart. We're going to look at Walmart because you asked for it. Why not? Oh, dude, look at that. Walmart. I'm not sure if you're joking, Andrew, but this looks good actually. Not the best setup, right? Because it's too high right now as far as price. You know, $59, too expensive. Considering, and I'm saying it as a joke, right? It's not too expensive. But considering where it's at and where it's been, right? I don't think it's ever been that high, right? So, yeah, you can see it's very close to its all-time high, right? It's very close to its all-time high. So, all things considered, it is expensive. If you think about it, the possibilities of it going down from here somewhere are higher than it doubling, right? So, yeah. So what we're going to do right now is fib this. I don't think we're going to do a deep retrace by any means. So I'm just going to go from here, to here to see where we could retrace to. I'm going to zoom in and pinpoint it better. But the other thing we could fib is from down here at some point in time if we just keep moving down. I'm so happy that we can now bring new charts up. So long as we keep deleting the charts we don't want. It's good. All right, so again, it's doing a retrace to 236, not bad. Could be dropping to a 382. That would put it at $57. So I wouldn't be buying it right now. I mean, not saying it's just bad because of the fibs, right? There's a lot of other things that are going on. There's bearish divergence strong, right? That we could talk about, putting pressure on that price, and part of the reason that we're dropping, right? Boom. Right, like that. Is there like bullish divergence? Yeah, there's hidden bullish, and I think that's why we kind of bounced here. But other than that, from here to here. From here to here, right? That's what I'm looking at right now. Right, some bullish divergence, some bearishness. Again, hidden bullish, holding. But ultimately, we know the bearish divergence is probably going to take hold because it's strong bearish. And that could be bringing the value, farther down for Walmart into the 57 or something. You could buy Walmart if it drops, I think, below like the 55. So $55 could potentially be a good area. Maybe even the 54 if we do go there, right? Now, I want to see something. I'm going to close this Walmart chart. I'm going to bring it up again. I want to see if, whatever I did, it's saved. Because that just basically means that whatever I left on the other charts is saved still. So if we ever bring them back, it's going to be good. WMT. Come on, bring Walmart. We looked at this one. I'm going to open it. I'm going to go there. And let's go to Walmart and see if the drawings are there. Yes, the drawings are there. So what was in the old charts, it's still going to be there. The only bad thing now is that I didn't clear them. So that's still having my account be really heavy. So I should have gone here and removed drawings, remove indicators, and that would have helped me a lot. But I didn't do it for the coins, so that's going to suck majorly, okay? I hope it didn't do it for all the coins. Let's see, go back to the Bitcoin chart we'll look at. If it deleted everything out of everywhere, no, I just set up that chart. Okay, good, because the other indicators are here. That's great. Good. World Mobile Token. Okay, well, what the hell is that, man? I haven't kept up with that one. WMT USD. It's not typing. I'm waiting for it to type. Kind of like froze. There we go. Have you guys seen Shogun, the new series that's out? It's pretty freaking solid. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. We're gonna look at the crypto Walmart, crypto WMT. All right, what is it doing? It took a massive pump. All right, it's not at original prices. For some reason, we have outlier data over here. Probably got listed. I'm not sure why it's all the way up there, but hey man, if it's inception. Right, that's the starting price, and they took a massive dive. So, where are we at? I'm almost certain that whatever we can fib here, since we don't have a lot of history, it's gonna be it could work a little bit, but might not be the best, And again, the chart's just kind of freezing, so I'm waiting for it to unfreeze itself. There we go. All right. So it is kind of making sense where it's at, hitting the 2618. So the fibs are being respected. If we keep on climbing, we're going to look at the 3618 and ultimately the 4618. That's going to put it at 57 cents. Right now hitting at 41 and rejecting that and sitting at 38. Now, as far as bearishness, there's really no bearishness from back here on the daily for the MACD. For the RSI, it's a different story, right? Look at that. Right? Right, look at that. Bearish divergence strong, potential function to the downside while hitting the 2618, right? That's when that rejection to happen and starting to move down on WMT, right? Interesting. Interesting. It's an internet service provider powered by Cardano. Really cool project. You can run nodes similar to HNT. Interesting. Yeah, so there's some bearish divergence, potential fraction to downside. Is there something similar happening on the 4-hour? I think that could be here, right? Look at it. It is. So 4-hour, I'm not going to anchor stuff here. I'm not sure we're going to be, like, I'm going to remove it. We might come and revisit at some point in time, and we'll deal with this aftermath at that point in time, I think. But the OCD is not going to let me, let that go. So gotta basically take care of that now. So bearish divergence, strong potential fraction to downside here as well, right? And we're moving down. And then the 1-hour, very likely could also have that as well, right? So this stuff's from the daily. It came from the daily. Charlie bit me. Y'all remember that like old video from like the OG internet days? The Charlie bit me. Like, ow, Charlie. Oh, like little brothers biting the other brother. That's sideways, that's higher. Okay, so weak bearish divergence, right? Boom. Here we're moving sideways here. Right? So weak bearish, potential fraction of downside, still got it. And ultimately, we might also have it here as well. Let's see, now it's going slightly higher. But again, bearish divergence of some sort, and then we're getting moving down. So that's it, dudes. That's it for this project. Again, not the worst, but also not the best, right? I would need to do more research on this for me to be able to give a proper estimate as to where this can go, right? As far as like, you know, anything related to it. But that's it for tonight, guys. I'm like spent. I got like a second wind of energy, but now I'm like tired, man. The only good thing is that I'm glad that we reduced the charts and now we can do new coins. Yay! So with all that into account, guys, I'm probably gonna go crash. I'm like super tired. I haven't had dinner yet. I'm probably gonna eat something. I might get energy after that, but for now, I just feel like I want to crash right now, like hardcore. Like I've been yawning throughout the stream. I need to get better rest. I need to get used to the schedule that I'm at right now. And yeah, it might not seem like a lot, but moving to a place where I'm like 2 hours earlier than I used to be, and then waking up super early, so like to the time frame or time schedule that I used to be at, right? Like right now, it's like I'm waking up super early, and that's just really taking a toll on me while I get used to it. Guys, that's going to be it for tonight again. I'll catch you again tomorrow. Not tomorrow. I'm not here tomorrow. Dang it. I'm going to be here on Thursday. So we'll catch you on Thursday for another edition of Crypto. And since we now have room to do charts, you can request stuff, and that's going to be freaking awesome. We have here something that says LTN. So what is this? The Grayscale Litecoin Trust? That can also go away. We just freed up another space. Yay. All right. Now we can do proper TA, because now you have the chance to request stuff. Ain't that awesome? Ain't that awesome that we sorted all this out? I got tired of the fact that people came in and asked for stuff, and I couldn't do it. Now it's awesome. We can now do it. All right, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. Until then.